I'm Peter Ducey on Capitol Hill. With an hour and change to go until a partial government shutdown, the Capitol is quiet. The House and the Senate both adjourned in the middle of a spat about how much money the border wall should get. The House says $5 billion is good. The Senate says that's probably going to be too much. Democratic leader Chuck Schumer chastised the majority party for only getting 47 votes on a measure to move to debate, for being far short of the 60 needed to pass. Ultimately, there weren't enough Republicans or Democrats with the enthusiasm Lindsey Graham had when he urged them all to dig in. There has been talk about maybe trying to move forward with $1.6 billion of wall money, but the House Freedom Caucus leader Mark Meadows, one of the lawmakers who encouraged President Trump to take a stand and veto anything that doesn't have border wall money, says $1.6 billion is inadequate. Most lawmakers, though, on their way back home, so this shutdown could go for a while. Now back to the Ingram angle.
It's Friday, and that means it's time for... Oh, it's Friday Follies. Come on, be in a good mood. Vacation time, kind of, sort of. Well, maybe you're working, but... Well, tonight, how do you know that you're really watching a Christmas movie? Our traditional real versus fake tree debate and more popular toys you may not want under the tree. Throw them away now. Joining us now with all the details, Raymond Arroyo, Fox News contributor, New York Times bestselling author of the Will Wilder series. Raymond. This is wild, okay? There are all these familiar movies that show up on TV or streaming this time of year, and it's fun because they're kind of a family tradition. For me, it's a Wonderful Life, those types of movies, but there's now a debate over whether that Bruce Willis, the old film Die Hard, is a Christmas movie. Explain this to me, please.
Well, for years this has been going on, whether it's a Christmas movie or not. So 20th Century Fox put out this trailer to end the debate. Watch.
Get ready to jingle some bells and deck the halls with boughs of Bruce Willis in the greatest Christmas story ever told.
Laura, this really doesn't end the debate at all. I know they're trying, but remember what Bruce Willis said a few years ago.
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. It's a Bruce Willis movie.
Then there was the poll, Laura. 62% of people said it's not a Christmas movie. Only 25% thought Die Hard was. And though I'm happy to have the debate, and we can do it on Twitter at Raymond Arroyo or at Ingram Angle, I have my own Arroyo guide to Is It a Christmas Movie? Here's my checklist. Is it set during Christmas? And can the whole family watch it? Is it redemptive and uplifting? Now, based on that criteria, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Do you agree?
I love the movie. It brings me back. It was the 80s, right? Was it late 80s? Am I getting it right? Is it late 80s or mid 80s?
Yeah, late 80s.
Yeah, it's like, who doesn't want to go back to the late 80s? So I love the movie, but it's not a Christmas movie at all. It's ridiculous because just because there's an ornament hanging on a tree in some scene in a movie doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie. But Raymond, you like Christmas Vacation, right? Is that one of your favorites?
I do.
Favorites of all time?
And we're going to go through a few movies here. Let's start with Home Alone, which is, by the way, written by John Hughes, who also wrote Christmas Vacation. Now, this is the classic of the boy taking on a pair of hapless criminals and protecting his home. This got a kind of reboot this year. Google premiered a new ad with Macaulay Culkin as a grown-up Kevin McAllister. Look.
Hey, Google, add aftershave to my shopping list.
Hey, Google, remind me to clean these sheets later.
Okay, I'll remind you.
Too bad AC.
Someone's at the front door.
What do I owe you?
Looks like you paid online.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Okay, cool.
Okay, he looks exactly the same. He hasn't aged. He looks the same. It's weird. But I don't
really
like. I think it's creepy. The then and now. I think it's kind of creepy. But is it a Christmas movie?
Well, it absolutely is a Christmas movie. But, you know, Laura, this would never work today because you've got all the gadgets and you would just, get on your accounts and social media and alert the police. Little Kevin had to take on the criminals. And it's redemptive because, remember, he wanted his family to go away because they kind of ignored him, treated him poorly. And after being alone at home, he figures out he really loves and wants his family, and they come back together. So it's a perfect Christmas movie, as is Daddy's Home 2.
Yeah, Oh, yeah, no, I won't say, Raymond, whether any of my children have screamed, I wish I didn't even have it. Oh, no, it's like, in that time of year, everyone's at each other's throat. I'm like, okay, but I wouldn't wish that. Remember Home Alone? We've actually said that. Now, what's the next one?
Right.
Daddy's Home 2?
Daddy's Home 2. Mark Wahlberg, Will Ferrell, and John Lithgow and Mel Gibson, of course, stole the show. Watch.
We're back with more daddies.
Look who's here!
Uncle Joe!
Why does a duck have feathers?
Why?
To cover up his butt quack.
Hey, kids, I got...
It's a little racy around the edges, but there's nothing a family can't watch here, and it's actually a lot of slapstick and a great deal of fun, and it's all about Mel Gibson. So yes, Christmas movie, Laura.
All right, finally, we have, keep it rolling, guys. We have Christmas Vacation, one I mentioned earlier, the Chevy Chase holiday family disaster that seems to be, it's like on TV wall to wall this time of year. Is that a Christmas movie or not?
It was also written by John Hughes, absolutely a Christmas movie. It talks about the beauty of Christmas, no matter how imperfect it is. You watch poor Clark Griswold suffer like the rest of us, and it's a lot of fun. It's a great film. In fact, it's one of my favorites, though there is one racy scene, so fast forward past that.
All right, wait, what are we having now? We got a real versus fake. Finally, our real versus fake debate. I wait all year. I get all my anecdotes ready. I get it all ready for you.
Here we go. Now, Laura, your team this year put out an ad, okay? And this group was called the Christmas Tree Promotion Board. They aired a $1 million spot trying to get people to buy more real trees.
All those tree operations are pretty much family, multi-generational people that work hard to make that experience valuable to the customers.
It truly is a family of family businesses. It's Christmas. Keep it real.
Well, that's nice, Laura, but you know me. I like my fake
Raymond. I won't say whether or not there is an Ingram tree farm somewhere in Massachusetts that is family related. So I'm a little biased here, and it's an awesome tree farm. But lay it on me. Why do the Arroyos, who are just such beautiful, earthy people, you love food and music in New Orleans, why the heck do you people prefer the fake trees? I don't get it. They're all made in China.
I'm going to tell you why. 80% of Americans agree with us. 80% of Americans buy artificial trees. Here's why. A study, 2011, a SUNY study, found that 50 types of mold spores were on that tree. They contain all kinds of varmints, snakes, rats, beetles embedded in the tree. They get in your home. And let me tell you, and for your family, Laura, with the dog running around, the shats that fall from the tree, those little dried needles, and that's all over the Ingram house.
Shats.
I love those. Those shats fall. The dog can choke on it. It can puncture their intestine. You don't want a real tree in the house. And Ingram, in your house, you don't water it enough so it looks like this.
Oh, no. Well, the good news is,
fake tree,
who
Laura.
needs a fireplace? Who needs a fireplace? Well,
there
I have
you
to
go. Warmth, at least on one night.
Okay, well, I will say this, that it is a bit annoying that it's always like, unplug the tree, come home. We have a couple of trees. So unplug the tree. We have one, I have to say, I have one fake tree in my house this year. I have 2 real ones and 1 fake one. I have given in, but I don't spend any time.
To the light, Laura.
No, I don't spend any
Merry
time in front of the fake tree. No time. It's only in front of the real trees. But the shats,
you're a tree
no word.
snob. Spray the pine scent. You don't know the difference. Except you don't get fires.
All right, Raymond, thank you so much. Again, I win. Real always wins out over fake. Raymond Arroyo, Merry Christmas. All right, coming up, another story which is unbelievable. You won't even believe this. 2 Marines were accosted by these left-wing Antifa thugs. We're going to speak exclusively to one of the men who was attacked, verbally assaulted. And why did this happen in the city of brotherly love? Don't go away.